Welcome back, everyone. With so many teenagers battling the loneliness epidemic, many high schools are fighting back, and experts say that volunteering is helping teens connect, increasing their confidence, and providing a sense of purpose. And joining us now is the Executive Director of Youth Programming at Kiwanis International, Michelle Study-Campbell. Welcome, Michelle. Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks for having me. So excited to be here today to talk about this topic.
Yes, and you and Jeremy were just talking about Key Club, and I wanted to ask how many Key Clubs and student members are in our state, Missouri?
Yeah, so you guys have just under 70 Key Clubs with about 2,800 students participating, and there's room for more.
Okay, can you just give our viewers just a rundown of what a Key Club is?
Yeah, so Key Club International is a program of Kiwanis International, and we are 98 years young, getting ready to celebrate our 100th anniversary. And we are in 36 countries around the globe, serving about 225,000 youth members. It is student-led, which means that students in each high school or community program determine their community need and focus, what they want to work on. They do the research, they do the project planning, and they make the impact to make their communities a little bit better and brighter each year.
I love that. So what is the best way for teens to develop connections and boost happiness? Because teenage years are rough.
Oh.
Teenage years are no joke, right? And so in a recent survey of our students, 94% say that when they're in their Key Club meetings, they feel welcomed and wanted, they feel included, they feel that they're really making a difference, and they feel safe. And so we're so incredibly proud of the program and that it provides student voice and student leadership while determining how to make their community better and become real engaged participants in their community. And so Key Club lends students their voice, or helps them find their voice, and really make that community impact.
That is so important, you know, finding your voice, and then that leads to great leadership. I did want to ask, what is a helper's high, and how can volunteering improve feelings of isolation?
Yeah, so back in the 1980s, there was some studies done, and they identified that when we volunteer, and this is for students, for adults, for anyone, when you volunteer and give of yourself and give to something bigger than yourself, endorphins and brain chemicals are released that are equivalent to a high. And so that dopamine gets going. So you just really feel good, and that high lasts. And the more you do it, the better you feel, right? And so when we're talking about feelings of isolation and loneliness, students looking at depression and so forth in our students right now, looking at how we can lift our feelings, lift those positive brain chemicals, also while making an impact, getting new friends, finding your crew and where you belong in your community. That is a recipe for success for all of our students.
Right. And along those lines, I'm curious too, like, how do Key Clubs help connect high schoolers with their local communities?
Yeah, so we have a number of partners throughout the United States and around the globe. But also, you know, we're connected with Kiwanis, which is one of the largest service organizations in the globe as well. And so those adult Kiwanis members serve as mentors and coaches, connecting students to the community. But it really starts as simple as we have some curriculum that helps students learn how to do some basic community research to determine those needs, where to look at sources within the community to determine, you know, is it homelessness, literacy, animal welfare projects, environmentalism, right? So determining what the student body wants and feels passionate about and what the community need is, and bringing those together.
I love all of this. Great organization and great way for students to get involved and really grow into their own, if you will. Now, if people watching want more information, where can they get that? Where can they learn more?
Absolutely. So if you go to keyclub.org, you will begin to learn more about what we do, some fantastic service projects around the globe. And if you have a Key Club in your community, how to get plugged in. And if you don't have one, we would love to help you start a new Key Club in your community.
Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. Such a great subject matter, especially with back to school time. And we want those kids to be successful as possible and keep that positive energy up. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
All right, don't go anywhere. So much more fun on Ozarks Fox AM coming up right after this.